we should not have children be married off. We're going to be dragging rapists in the street. We want to be talking about child marriage every other day. We want it in the papers. We want it in all media outlets. We want it broadcasted on the TV. We want it broadcasted on the radio. So that people that are engaging in these things, they feel ashamed. They're like, I can't do this. Like, do you know what I mean? And that is not...
Cancelling the child marriage.
Literally.
They call me childish. They call me the Holy Ghost, Son of the Most, Father, they don't know me.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see today, I'm joined by Teenah, and I think a lot of you probably do know about Teenah because I think we're in the same circle, you know what I'm saying? And Teenah, I hope so too. Well, at least if they didn't, they will get to know. What Teenah does is, so first of all, she has a blog called The Black Girl Legal Narrative, where she talks about a lot of contentious issues that have to do with like women's rights, women's issues. They go into like rape, you go into like domestic violence, they go into like abuse of power, because I think I saw something in there about like politics and stuff, and I was like, ooh, okay, she ain't scared to go to jail. But it's really, like, you really need to check it out, and I'll put the link below. In the description below, you'll have a link to the Black Girl Legal Narrative. Speaking again from a Zim kind of perspective, I know that there is a fraction of society that people feel like they don't have access to. And as a result, they kind of let them get away with doing a lot of things that are not okay. So like child marriage is not okay. But I know for sure there's a certain fraction of society that makes child marriage okay within that society. And maybe for lack of want, or not feeling like they have access into that community. Like, I feel like government just hasn't responded in the way that I would want them to kind of outlaw those practices. But how much do you think that lack of access kind of encourages child marriage in that fraction of society?
Well, okay, first of all, I think the fraction of society she's talking about is the religious fraction of society. I don't know why you're not beating your chest.
My pastor!
Like, beat your chest and call them out. Child marriage is very prevalent in Zimbabwe. 1 in 3 girls is married off before they're 18 in places like
1 in 3?
1 in 3.
What? That is wild.
Yeah, and in specific provinces like Mashonaland, the percentages are as high as 50% of girls below 18 being married. Like, and it's very tricky because in these societies that have been created, they're so close knit. So you'll go to the remote areas and you'll try to engage with Mapostori, and they keep their women and their children away from you. You go there and they'll be like, we are the men, we are the ones that you speak to, we head the households. You're not going to speak to our wives, you're not going to speak to our children. And in a society where you have been denied an education, you've been denied access to other people, you don't know a lot about your rights, you don't know a lot about a lot of things outside of the life that you live every day, which is to serve your husband and to give him children.
Dude, I'm sorry, like I'm still so shook on 1 in 3. And then at 50%, I feel like my brain shut down. Like crazy.
It is so awful, but it's so hard to even fix the problem because it's like if you go there and they're hiding their wives in the trees, how are you supposed to speak to sis? Even if you get a chance to speak to sis, she knows that her man doesn't want you speaking to her. She knows that the orders she's been
probably
given
won't even say nothing to you.
When you leave her there in Honde Valley or Rusape or wherever, you're not going to be there to protect her later on when she's at risk, from a husband, from domestic violence. Even if she wanted to leave, she doesn't have the financial means, she doesn't have the education. Where is she gonna go? It's honestly like a trap, and it's a perpetual thing. It's just like generational child marriage. It's just like I was married at 14, my daughter was married at 13, my daughter
after that at 9,
everybody getting married at 7 years old. It is so ridiculous. Like, it's especially hard if you have this population of people that our ruling party values so much. So they're not going to call them out because they need their votes. They're going to go to Honde Valley and they're going to be like, you know what, everything is Gucci, everything you're doing is fine, keep doing it. And as a result, keep calm and carry on. And as a result, you're going to have all of these children that continue to be married off even before they grow pubic hair. And it's really, really sad, and it's very unfortunate, and it's hard to lobby and advocate against it if your government is not on the same agenda. They don't care. The anti-child marriage is not on their agenda. Every year they're like child marriage, child marriage, child marriage. The marriages bill, we've been looking at it, talking about it for almost a year now. Nothing has happened. And even then, 5 years for marrying off a 12-year-old, that's kind of light.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of
R. Kelly's serving how many life sentences right now? You know what I mean? Well, not right now, but he will be.
Wow, we can only hope. We can only hope.
A lot of things happen in this year's Zim, and if you don't actively look for it, you might never know about it. So the Black Girl Legal Narrative, link below. Make sure you check it out, and make sure you obviously share, comment, like, subscribe. It's all the way here.
They call me childish. They call me the Holy Ghost. Son of the Most Father, they don't know me.